Hello YouTube, thanks for looking. I'm Andy. I'm actually in West Wales, United Kingdom, but this is the new Astrology Everyday channel. I promised you Astrology Everyday last weekend, but it didn't happen. From now, Astrology Everyday. It is Friday the 9th of February 2018. I'm doing this at 7 minutes past 10 in United Kingdom. The moon entered Sagittarius yesterday at 7 minutes to 2. She'll be in Sagittarius right through until she enters Capricorn on Sunday morning at 2:20 a.m. UK time. Most of my times are UK times, but I have got some American ones written down as well. I'm trying to get better at that. So what's 2:20 on Sunday morning? 1, midnight, 11, 10, 9. Right, that is 9:20 p.m. Eastern time and 6:20 p.m. Pacific time on Sunday. 2:20, the moon will enter Capricorn, but right through this whole weekend we've got a Sagittarian moon at the moment. People tend to be more generous, more open, more kind of communicative, because it's not just about communication. Sometimes people are happy to communicate, but they're keeping things to themselves. It's more likely to come out in the open under a Sagittarian moon. People are more optimistic about the possible outcomes, and people like to give good advice as well. You can get a bit too much good advice sometimes, can't you? It's possible to be a bit overconfident though, because things are, there's a feel-good factor. And life isn't always the same as the feel-good factor. So it is possible to be overconfident, but there we go. So we've got a Sagittarian moon. At the very moment I'm doing this, she is 33.4% full, waning crescent, and she's going to hit new moon on, let me see, 15th. What is that? Let me just check. I should know. The 15th is next Thursday. So it's just under a week. On the 15th, she's going to hit new moon. And then we're right into the next cycle. The cycle begins again. Right at the moment, during the third quarter, intimacy, detachment, how close do you want to be to people? Which people do you want to be close to? That is the general way it's going. I must get a light down this side. I'll do that by tomorrow. Fear not. Okay, so the alignment at the moment, the moon is square Neptune, which is, it's kind of confusing. Things can be uncertain because Neptune is that psychic ability, that intuition, which we actually all have. It's a choice whether to use it or not. But we do all have some psychic intuitive ability. It's just, do we have the ability to overcome the voices that say, no, this can't be right, this can't be true? Well, that's a difficult one. That's a difficult one. But if you have those things in you, my friends, keep them going, keep them working. They can only take you forward, can only make things better. However, what I'm really saying is for absolutely everybody, whether you're aware of that psychic thing or not, the things we expect to happen kind of don't flow in the usual order. Things just don't go the way we really want them to quite often. But there we go. Mercury is conjunct the Sun. That can often mean that a big news announcement is going to come. The Sun is square Jupiter, right? So there's been moral debate, legal debate, people arguing about the rights and wrongs of things. We may see that coming to a head very soon because Jupiter is actually void in Scorpio, which kind of takes the heat off a bit. So those moral, legal things come to prominence again. But broad sweeping actions tend to happen. It could be good, it could be not so good. You never know. But look out for those broad sweeping actions today. And if you're going to think about making any broad sweeping actions, think about, am I really reacting the way I want to react to this? Is this just a knee-jerk thing? Where's it going? How's this going to affect the people around me? It all needs to come into consideration. And, most people think about these things anyway. This is just the astrological truth of what's actually happening in the heavens, the sort of magnetism or the dynamism or whatever is driving this to make it real and make it happen. But Jupiter, right, has a way of promising quite a lot more than it can deliver. So just be careful. I mean, things can be looking good and it looks as if the plan is going to work and stuff. Sometimes, no, sometimes it doesn't come together. So just be aware. You get out what you put in, so make sure you're putting the good stuff into it. Under a Sagittarius moon, it's a fruit day in the biodynamic cycle. Later today, right? Now then, yes, where are we? Oh, dear. I saw it a minute. Where's it gone? It's gone. 9th of... Yeah, there we are. 9th of February. Mercury is going to conjunct the South Node at 15:29 today. That's going to be in 14 degrees Aquarius. Mercury, of course, the messenger of the gods, as I was saying a minute ago, and certainly it plays into intuition a lot because of that, actually. But stepping away from intuition, the South Node, right, is like your rear view mirror on your path through life. We talk about moving forward, leaving any troubles and things in the past, moving on, and actually kind of just keeping the good things, the things we learned, the things that helped us from that time, the lessons and the love, as Doreen Virtue used to say. But oh gosh, what has happened to Virtue there, I wonder. But yeah, when we get Mercury conjuncting the South Node, we can get confusing messages from our own subconscious from the past, dreams that don't make sense, daydreams, ideas, things that just aren't really going to play out all that well until we've thought some more about it. So if that comes up for you this afternoon, do think carefully, as you look back to the past, just look at the good things in the past. If you're going to look at the negatives of the past, only look at them in terms of how they came right, how they got put right, because you just don't want to think negative. That's the bottom line. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there, my friend. Actually, no, I'm not, because right, I was going to say this, wasn't I? The moon came up square Neptune. Well, we're saying square Neptune because that's the aspect that's about to come into being. Comes into being at 16:04 UK time, that is GMT UTC. Eastern time 11:04 AM and Pacific time 8:04 AM. But I guess you guys aren't out of bed yet unless you're working very hard. That's when the moon's going to square Neptune, and then later on 8:32 PM UTC, that is 20:32 in UK time, the moon's going to sextile Mercury. Eastern time, that is 3:32 in the afternoon, and Pacific time, that is 12:32, like 12 noon 32, midday-ish. The moon is going to sextile Mercury. It's quite a positive alignment to sextile, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. But everything I've been saying about mixed messages coming from the past, and actually from other people and from life as well, it's really going to play into that. Okay, that really is it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out my other channel, Twig Brother, if you like. It's all happening on there. I do a lot of lifestyle stuff, mending machines, rescuing chickens, eggs, cooking, that kind of thing. Not every astrology person wants to see that, so I'm forging ahead with astrology every day. So please do like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching this, my friends. You're at a happening. This is the first of many. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.